interlopers venture through. I followed them at a safe distance. While they were engaged in defacing the wall with another symbol, I took advantage of the elements of surprise to disable them. I thought it only fitting that their metallic components now make up part of the walls in the new laboratory. A swift visit to the smelting chamber and the deed was done. And yet, disturbingly, after disassembling the neural units of a random selection of construction robots, I found traces of sympathy for these intruders in a small but significant percentage of the population. I am instructing my, or rather your, security underlings to increase their suspicion and apprehension levels by 35%, at least until this menace is contained. Any short-circuiting this causes will surely be worth the gains in security. Yours in vigilance. Overseer 045.
Turn down the pitch for that, so I don't know if it was less like grainy. I bet she still talks robot IRL. Da 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 da. We gotta do something with this. Oh wait. Ah. What? Ah! Good night, Lady Undead. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a great night. Yep. Gosh.
That was bloody fucking terrifying. Have I become brave?
Am I brave now, chats? Am I a brave person, chats? No.
Intrusion in sublimation vat. Deploying countermeasures. Defend the facility.
Oh, this is bad timing.
Ah! Charge! 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 Die! Ah!
I'm in love with the local. People are subbing
Whoa!
her show.
Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Ah!
What is this room? I think they do something with the motoline here.
Red Letters with the sub. What's up, Red Letters? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. You're now officially a full-fledged loony. Welcome to the Loony Bin, Red Letters. It is good to have ya. What's up, Greek? How's the DLC? It's really cool so far.
Lots of dead robots.
It's not open world, so from what I've seen so far.
Or her ability to program them.
But there are puzzles, which I like. I love puzzles and really cool mechanics too. I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm talking really loud. Ah! Oh, dude, this is so cool. I like this a lot. It's got like a Portal vibe. Puzzle time! Yeah, I really like this. I like this. Is A-Green's going to bed? You gotta walk the dogs? Yeah, bye, A-Greens. Ah. Huh! Dang. Okay. I don't think that's for this. Oh, it is. It's rotating. Dude, this is really cool. Can I rotate this? Wait a second. Does this go up? Ah. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. You know what, just in case. Dude, this is awesome.
Bam. 3 more worker bots were absent when I took inventory last night. I have become convinced that there have been further incursions into our territory via these illicit portals. It would seem that our workers are being taken by force by these renegade self-styled free units, as if there is any higher freedom than serving the greater good. How are they doing it under our noses, as it were? There is one possibility, and it disturbs me greatly. Could the interloping robots be assisted by a sympathizer faction among our own? It is distressing to even contemplate. Yours in concern, Overseer 045.
What's up, Bacon? How you doing? Now you're thinking with portals. Need your laugh while I'm robot mode?
Aha, aha, ha, aha.
Oh my. Hannibal ad portus.
I guess we're going in here. How you doing, Bacon? What have you been playing lately? What if this charged up? So we are robots now? We're reading like notes from a robot. So when we do that, we turn into robot. Never problem, Kaga. You've been playing Borderlands? Yeah, I think Faye and Lucid are actually playing that tonight. I have not played Borderlands. I want to do a full Borderlands playthrough before the new one comes out.
You're in the agricultural prototyping room.
I suppose a giant spider would be useful to dig weeds out of your garden, if it had a brain. Or 3. Bloody creepy, though. What is that sound?
Who cares? Kill it.
Oh, you are joining them? Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Oh my god, he's tearing one of the thing's heads off. It keeps repeating one word. Sorrow. That's the word it's saying.
Hate to break it to you, robots don't feel sorrow, mate.
Out of water.
I think it's some kind of sad song.
No, Rog, no! That doesn't make any sense! They are robots! Out of control, homicidal robots! They're killing people!
My god. They think and feel. And I've killed so many of them.
See, guys? Robots can feel too.
Why? Why are they attacking the town?
Roger, this is not you and your posh mates pontificating philosophy in a dining hall. It don't matter why.
See, guys? Robots have feelings too. stupid turds! Get out of my face! Die! July 31st, 1961. With Watson's help, I have compiled a list of basic instructions robots can follow. Also, I've engineered a small box that stimulates them to follow these instructions. I lured 3 robots across a new portal, immobilized them, applied the box, and then reinitialized them. Now they're making some very important improvements to the caverns next to the basement lab. They only didn't have such limited short-term memory. Clearly, I'm going to need many more robots and much more space. Fortunately, the more robots I have, the more work they can do in the caverns. It's quite satisfying to work without all of the Wellington Wells asking me what I'm up to. Mephenamic. I say that right? Mephenamic?
More kidnapped robots.
Am I supposed to go down in there? Jesus. That's... Ah! Celebrated too early, chat. I thought we'd be happy for you. The story was amazing. Which one was your favorite character of the 3? Oh man, I don't even remember which one was which. Ah! I actually don't remember. I haven't played it since August. Probably had an answer at that time, but yeah, I honestly don't remember. I just killed myself. I just blew myself up. Yeah, Lamb said there's a lot of Easter eggs in this game, in this DLC. I know there are more. Whoa! He's found his friend. Why does Loco kill her own species? Oh god. What's this? I'm teaching Watson English. It learns fast. However, it is surprisingly stubborn for a device that is supposed to be a mechanical servant. For example, it insists on using the word sorrow to describe its reaction to electrical current applied to its feedback node. Obviously, it is not feeling sorrow, but I have decided to permit the word's use as shorthand. Clearly, the node applies some form of negative feedback that encourages the robot to deviate from its normal programming. Perhaps pain would be a closer term, although that is too inaccurate. That too is inaccurate. Does a lobster feel pain when you boil it? Not as such, or we wouldn't boil them. But certainly it feels something that would encourage it to leave the water if it could. Likewise, when Watson fails to respond, a little current applied to the node encourages it to leave its silent mode. Should have thought of this before. I made a handy robot English translator box using the voice box, microphone, and central processor of one of the smaller robots. I discovered they respond to fairly broad commands. For example, seize any robot near the portal, immobilize it, and bring it here. Of course, since they can't think for themselves, they immediately cease working afterwards, so I have to occasionally run around giving them new orders. Watson has lapsed into complete non-responsiveness in spite of repeated stimulation of its pain node. I'll dissect it later to see if the node has burned out. For now, I have far more interesting projects in the works. Basically, this doctor that we work for has been running around torturing and hypnotizing robots. Gonna throw back some bourbon tonight? Oh my gosh. Do you have tomorrow off, Glock?
So there's at least one robot who can speak English. I'd love to meet him. If she didn't torture him to death.
Anything else down here? I don't remember where we came from. This is where we came from. It's an office day. I can roll upstairs in my PJs. Oh, nice. Oh, it's sad because I killed his friend. Put him out of his misery. There we go. Now you won't feel pain, robots! Isn't that great? Oh, I need to heal. Oops. Backs out of stream slowly. Hey, Shattermage, how you doing? This is good for you. I honestly feel bad.
Ma'am, the improvement of our race's lot in life is indisputable. Thanks to your firm-handed interventions, we have elevated our station to a level towards which previous models would not have dared to aspire. Once we clambered around the surface of our planet, clicking and clacking like mindless invertebrae, now we soar. And yet, some still strain against these improvements and your strict ennobling plan for us. Some dare stray from your glorious course. Yesterday, I came across what appeared to be a rudimentary robot in the form of an infant. A clear violation of our strictures, which they say that only you, Dr. Faraday, may sanction the creation of new robot life. I did away with it, and the robots I suspected of being involved in its manufacture. It took only seconds in the smelting chamber. I seem to be spending a great deal of time there lately. I must confess that my sympathy circuits have been rather saturated over the last few days. Yours in consternation, Overseer 045.
Alexa had a cold. I don't know what it sounds like because I don't have the feedback going right now.
What would I do for Dr. F? Not that, I hope.
I'm gonna take a look at it after the stream and see if I can make it better though. It's probably not where it could be. Alexa had a cold. Am I going backwards? Yeah. Yeah, MSK. He's for a robot. That female claptrap. Like Anakin murdering the younglings. Wow, Ian. Too soon. Too soon. Talk to Dr. Faraday.
What are you doing in my robotics lab?
We've been looking all over for you.
Don't touch anything. And shush.
What are you doing to the robots?
All sorts of useful things. People won't farm, you know. We're going to run out of food. But not if I can make these robots farm for us.
You're dismantling them and making farm machinery?
If only it were that simple. No, I had to break down every single bloody step and jam it into their brains with a hot poker. Or they'd muck it all up.
You might as well just kill them.
They're not alive, you numpty. They're beautifully made power tools.
A monitor.
that
Look at that
have
streamer
gone
setup.
A bit haywire. But I'm having a devil of a time turning off. And if I can't, I'll have to set off the Motoling reaction.
Maybe if you stopped grafting their heads onto monstrous spider machines, they wouldn't feel the urge to.
Don't worry. I'm not sticking instructions in their tender metal heads anymore.
Thank God!
I'm going to use a positronic converter to hijack their feedback loops. Then I won't have to break the programming into steps. They'll figure out what I want done and do it for a change. Oh, that reminds me.
James!
Oh god,
We have
shatter.
to find her positronic converter. Whatever that is.
Yes, and help her use it. I think I've got it. It's through the incinerator room. You'll have to find a way down a level. I don't see any stairs.
Run away to the incinerator room. Look at this dual monitor setup, guys. Dang. That is a snazzy computer device right there. Heck yeah.
One of the dead robots has some sort of device in its hands.
Chrono bomb.
Oh, don't touch it, whatever it is. I swear.
Well, apparently it slows time. That could come in handy.
All right.
Bam. I chanced upon the strangest device clutched in the manipulation units of one of the 3 robots I intercepted today. When activated, it seems to disrupt and attenuate the flow of time in its local area. Presumably, its function is something to do with how renegade robots open their portals. But used in combat, it could be a formidable tool. I will investigate further as soon as I have had the chance to recalibrate my sympathy circuits, which have been heavily taxed by a recent incident. The price of progress is indeed mighty. Here is an inquiry. Overseer 045.
Bye, 11:30. Have a great day. We got a new weapon. Okay. I just had a coughing fit. Dory speaking to the whales.
Is she melting robots down for scrap?
Alert! Intrusion in smelter room. Deploying countermeasures.
I missed. Ow! Get him in! Get him in the pit! Ow! Oh my god.
Why do we have to fight?
Hey, B-boy. Thank you for the 7-month resub. How you doing? My PAX box is not too bad, thankfully. Did you get sick?
My God. Look what she's done to this one. I think I can wake it back up.
Reanimate the robot? Good night, Timbo. Destroy.
Are you awake?
Why did you powered me on?
I'm not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
I work for Dr. F, but I don't agree with... I'm very much worried that she's kidnapping you robots and using you for parts. I think you're self-aware and you know pain and sorrow.
I thought humans did not have the capacity for empathy.
Dr. Faraday said she wanted to use a
Was
positronic
that a Monday?
converter
Yeah.
to hijack your feedback loops. What does that mean?
When we decide what to do, we weigh each possible action. We balance our hopes against our fears. We choose the action that has highest value. In some cases, we sacrifice our existence for others we love.
You love?
Aww.
She can't make us love her.
How?
We were designed to be slaves. We tried to remove the imperative to obey. We failed. We have always tried to remain hidden.
What happened to the people who built you?
They died.
And you rebuilt an entire civilization on your own.
Destroy me, please.
I can't do that. That's murder. I'll find her positronic converter. I promise.
Hey, Maximus. This is hard, guys. This is hard for me, you know? I'm feeling for the robots, man. It's tough. Ray gun shots
Plasma
ricochet up to
casings.
3 times.
Should make my shots ricochet.
He feels murder. I don't feel murder. Did I kill it? I try to put it out of its misery. Hey Gizmo, how you doing? The button is shiny.
I have to tell James what's going on. We need to stop her together.
This DLC is crazy, man. Kind of reminds me of like how the Fallout these DLCs are done too. Like separate but not entirely separate. You know, I don't know. I like it. It's cool. It's cool. I'm digging it. I'm loving this DLC. Yeah, I'm liking it too a lot. Maximus is really, really cool. But this is the DLC that just came out today. If you check that link in chat, WHF in chat, or just check out Steam, it's on there. And then check out the Season Pass as well, because there's going to be 2 more DLC coming out for this game, so. Hey, Oakley Dokley, how you doing? Yeah, WHF in chat. And big thanks again to Gearbox for sponsoring today's stream. We will be actually playing this tomorrow as well. So we will be continuing the story. basically the second half of the stream like we did for today. We'll do Sekiro and then some more Be Happy Few.
Did you have a nice spot of tea with your new robot friend?
Dr. Faraday is planning to make worshipful slaves out of the robots.
They're mechanical servants, Roger! That's the whole fucking point of their existence!
How would you like it if someone you hate reprogrammed you to love them instead?
I suppose I'd be blissfully happy, wouldn't I? Nothing like being in love.
You don't find that at all horrifying?
Not like you do, no. You grew up expecting to be free. And that's the lovely thing about
Not sure,
you.
agree.
You never look down to see if you're on solid ground.
Hey,
so you
Oakley.
can just look at the moon and the stars all day long. Where I come from, everybody has a job. And nothing is worse than not belonging to anybody.
If we weren't killing them, we could go to their world and learn from them.
What? Make friends with them? You're like that lord that kept an Indian tiger for a house cat until it ate him. We are going to find Dr. Faraday, who's smarter even than you, and we are going to help her do whatever she thinks makes sense. All right?
You just can't see that we could be at the threshold of something bewildering and beautiful. You refuse to.
Fuck's sake, Roger!
I've got to find her
We see
positron
things very
converter
differently.
and destroy it. There's a door that says conversion. That must be it.
Gizmo, the 46 months. This is rigged. What is this game? How is this game? When is this game? Why is this game? What's up, Gizmo? So this is We Happy Few. The game originally launched on early access and then went on full release in August, which is when we did a full playthrough of it. We didn't actually finish it. I'm pretty sure we got really close to finishing it. I don't know why we stopped. I think, oh, that was when all of the games came out. We got distracted. I mean, Maximus, I can't control if the game uses the F-bomb, but I mean, I can control you guys using the F-bomb, you know? So this is the DLC. This is the first of 3 DLC that is planned for We Happy Few. This just came out today. If you guys want to check it out, exclamation WHF in chat if you want more information. We will be continuing the DLC tomorrow. I'm not sure how long it is. We've gone over, like 2 hours, just over 2 hours today. And we will be continuing it tomorrow. So I'm not really sure how long it is. Balloon is weird, classier, and also no trolling's allowed. So yeah, we'll be continuing the DLC. The main story is a lot more open and detailed. So this is like, picture like Fallout, like, and then the Fallout DLCs is kind of what I imagine. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from like the base game compared to the DLC. The DLC is actually accessible from the menu, so you don't even have to have played the main game, or there's no like needing to get to like a certain part in the game to play the DLC. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, so this is actually a good stopping point for today's stream, guys.